This is the greatest draft. This is the greatest
This is the best draft in so long. Holy shit.
This is the greatest night of my life. Why is everybody saying A.J. Brown? Why is everybody saying A.J. Brown? Why is everybody saying A.J. Brown? Are you guys joking? Stop.
What happened?
Stop. Everybody's saying A.J. Brown. The Eagles are on the clock. What do you mean, A.J. Brown?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean we got A.J. Brown? Boy, if we get A.J. Brown, I'm going to go off. We traded for eight. No, we didn't.
Oh my freaking God. Oh my freaking God. Oh my freaking God.
Don't tell me. No.
Bro, they did it.
Don't do this.
Bro, I think they did it.
I don't believe it.
Bro, I think they did it.
No,
I think they did it. Yo, Howie Roseman just did something. Oh my God. Bro, I think he did it. Yo, he did it. They just did it.
They traded the pick to the Titans. They didn't get A.J. Brown. What are these people talking about?
No, they
traded the pick. They just traded pick.
No. Yeah, dude.
Shit.
I think Howie just pulled it off.
Confirmation of this shit.
I think Howie just pulled it off. I get
confirmation, Joey.
All right, so Adam Schefter said blockbuster trade. Titans are planning to trade wide receiver A.J. Brown to the Eagles. Sources tell ESPN. We get a weapon! We get a weapon!
You want A.J. Brown! We got A.J. Brown! We're badass!
Woo! Howie Roseman!
That is amazing!
Howie Roseman!
Yeah! All those videos I hate! Eagles will never do it! Eat shit! Yeah!
Holy crap!
Eagles trade picks 15, 124, 162, 162 Houston for A.J. Brown. Yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about. We got us. Holy shit!
Holy crap!
Holy shit! We are going to be good. We are bad. We are bad.
I am so shocked.
Wow!
Holy shit!
Nowhere. Eagles got A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown and Eagles. Holy. Dude, I am in shock. I am in shock. This is the greatest day ever. This is the greatest draft ever. What a night, what a night, what a night. Yo, everybody doing? King Dingbat is here, and we are coming off one of the greatest first rounds that I can remember in my lifetime. What a night that was. And hopefully what a night we'll have. How's everybody doing today? What is going on with everybody? Jesse Davis, Randy, Chris Scott, Manuel, David, Kara, what's going on? The Banana, Patriot, 1776, Big Sexy, me, Easy Money, my man, Lit City, Brew, Eagles Body Bag, Najir, Jersey Dolphins, Shock Pick, Lil Rambo. Lil Rambo was jealous of our pick, I see. Everybody in here, if I missed you, I'm sorry. What a night that was, man. Having tried, I couldn't even sleep last night. I don't know about you. Like, I could not go to sleep after what happened. To me, the Eagles had an A++ draft. And they did exactly what I've been preaching all off season. They did exactly. And there are reports coming out today that the Eagles offered the same offer to the Niners for Deebo Samuel, and the Niners turned it down. So the Eagles were doing what I said. Try to get DK, Deebo, or AJ, and you got to basically give everybody an offer, and they did it. They did it. It was awesome. Chris Scott says, my two sons both knew we got AJ Brown about 5 minutes before you guys knew. We were watching you guys and anticipated reaction when found you. That's awesome, man. A lot of times when you do these streams, you get people in here and they're like saying stuff that's just crazy. So I never believe it at first. So I didn't even believe it. You know? MA says, what a draft so far. Love seeing you enjoy react to the first round. Thank you, man. Thank you. Daddy Kitchen Wills, what's going on here? What's good, bro? Need an A+ option at 5. Yeah, man. Look, listen, that was great. Wow, it was awesome. Dave says, you are also found you this morning. Dave Rhodes, man, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to you. It was a great night. And I didn't know what time I was going to come here today and do a stream. It's been so busy for me today. I was able to squeak a little time here, so I ran home and wanted to do a stream and talk to you guys about what you guys thought about the draft, because to me this was amazing. And I actually keep hearing people are upset about taking Jordan Davis. I thought it was the right move. I mean, I loved it. AJ Brown is top 5. Yeah, AJ Brown is top 5. Absolutely. Here's the thing with the AJ Brown thing. He signed a 4-year extension. By the time his contract is done, it's going to be right around the time Devontae Smith is going to be up for contract extension. So at that point, Devontae Smith will be the clear-cut number 1. And if you have to move on from AJ Brown, you do. If not, maybe you sign them both. But it was a great night for the Eagles. Flipping the birds, man. Thank you for the super chat, my man. He says, Dingbats, how he redeemed himself. Best Eagles first round ever. I think you're right. Now let's go get a cornerback in the second, hopefully McCreary or Kobe Bryant, and a linebacker in the third. JoJo Domain, Christian Harris, or Leo Chanel. I like it. I mean, the second round is going to be interesting. I'm going to tell you straight up. The fact that Nakobe Dean is still on the board baffles me. So, I would love to see him, but my target's David Ojabo. I want Ojabo. If they get Ojabo, then I know they're watching my videos, because that would be the perfect draft. Right now, the Eagles basically, last night I got to feel what it was like to be the general manager, because they did exactly what I would have done. Who do I think we picked? I have no idea. Part of me wonders if they're going to take that second and try to move back and get more picks. Andrew Booth is there. Yeah, here's the guys I would like. David Ojabo, Nakobe Dean, Andrew Booth, Brisker. I'm trying to think of somebody else. There's somebody else, but I can't remember who it was now. But basically, give me one of those guys, and I'm good. Michael says, so happy we got A.J. Brown. Also, Jordan Davis, great pick. I give it A+ for Howie. You think we should get Malik Willis second round? I don't think we should get a quarterback. I did a video last week. I said, go trade for A.J. Brown and prove to the Eagle fan base and Jalen Hurts that you really believe in him. So by getting A.J. Brown, I think the Eagles showed that they want Jalen Hurts to be successful, and they believe in him. So I'm giving Jalen Hurts the year. There's no excuses. He's got weapons all over the place. He's got the best offensive line. There's no excuses for him. He should go out and be great. You know what I mean? Super Tony says, it's Philly. Ojabo. Get me Ojabo. And if you get me Ojabo, my night's done. To me, can't go wrong. Talking sports with Landon on Philly. You think the Giants did a good job yesterday? Because I think we did. I think the Giants, the Jets, and the Eagles had the best draft. But let me tell you something. The difference between Eagle fans and Giant fans, or the Eagle fans can admit the Giants had a good draft. I went in Bad Dog stream, and they're all like, you must be disappointed, Jordan Davis. Dude, I'm thrilled. What are you talking about? I mean, geez. Jeremy says, look into the safety from Bearcats. Okay. Roger McCreary. All right. So can Hurts throw the ball to A.J. Brown? Well, you know what, Robert? That's what we're going to find out. The people who say, well, why get A.J. Brown when you don't have a quarterback to throw? Well, if Jalen Hurts can't do it, there's no excuses. We'll know we need a quarterback, and then you go get a quarterback. But A.J. Brown's 24 years old. Sewell Blaze, man, thank you so much for Super Chat. He says, we offered the 49ers the 18th and the 3rd for Debo, and they said no. So we offered the same for A.J. and got it done. Absolutely. And that's what I was saying you have to do. I was saying all along, you got to try to get one of those 3 guys. I get people like Baydog. Oh, you say you're going to get everybody. I'm like, no, I don't. I think you need to clean your ears out. What I say is what they should do. I can't help it that they do it. I think they watch my videos. We're getting Ojabo. Yeah, if we get Ojabo, I'm done. I'm done. I might as well just light up a cigar because my draft is complete. Y'all, live stream was lit last night. Thank you, man. So we'll be streaming tonight, man. We're going to be streaming tonight. Now, there is a slight chance Joey may have to start the stream without me for like 10, 15 minutes because I might not be home from work yet. So we'll see. I'm going to try everything I can to get back by in time. But if I'm a little late, I'll tell him to start it up without me. Tanner says, I don't think Harris will make it past 45. Probably not. Jeremy says, his name is Brian Cook. Absolutely. I'm going to check him out. John Dunham, thank you for Super Chat. He says, so Ojabo or Dean tonight? I mean, I like both. I assume Dean's going to go, I think Dean goes in the next few picks as soon as the second round starts. So I'm going to say Ojabo. Listen, if you got me Ojabo and you stash him for half a year to a year, and then you tell me that my defensive line of the future has got Jordan Davis and Ojabo, man, I like that, Giants are ass, that's a fact. Yes. Giant fans are they used to be very similar to Eagle fans. As time is going by and they keep being losers, they're getting more like Cowboy fans. I have a feeling we're going to get Jalen Petre. Oh, yeah, that was the other guy I wanted. Yeah, I like him. A.J. Brown catch radius is ridiculous. It is. I mean, A.J. Brown is a stud. And if A.J. Brown was in this draft, where would he have gone? Let's say A.J. Brown was coming out in this draft. Where would he have gone? Top 3, right? Top 3, top 4. I mean, dude, we got a guy. We didn't get a 28-year-old, 29, 30-year-old receiver. We got a 24-year-old. Kyler Gordon would be nice. Yes. Hurts is going to prove all y'all wrong. Well, we'll see. I mean, the best way for the Eagles to become contenders again is for Jalen Hurts to work out. So I'll be rooting for him. Gardner Minshew is a solid backup, but I believe in Hurts. Minshew wants to go out. It's going to be interesting to see if they trade Minshew today. We got 366 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you haven't, subscribe, all that good stuff. Monterius Clay says, Jordan Davis and A.J. Brown, wow, man, I still think I'm in a dream. I know. Me too. Brown is better than Debo. A lot of people agree with you. I think we should still sign Tyrann Mathieu. Yeah, and I still think it'll happen. What's up, 500? Did you see Jason Kelsey's reaction to A. Brown? I did. It was awesome. He's like a fan. Great day one. I'm guessing AJ is 1A and Smitty's 1B as of right now. Let's go get Booth McCreary tonight. I mean, I would love Booth. I can't believe Booth is still up there. Gave up too much capital for Jordan Davis. What did you give up? A couple 5th-round picks? A third or something like that? You gave up a lot of capital. You had to get him. He wasn't going to be there if not. So you would have lost out on Jamison Harrison, possibly Kyle Hamilton, and Jordan Davis by not trading up. I have no issue with it. You still got 2 first-round picks in the last year. You're loaded with talent. I think you had to do it, dude. Who am I gonna draft in the 5th round that is so much better? Martin Emerson Jr., great zone corner, only gave up 1 play of 25 yards, SEC 6'2". I like the size. See, I want a bigger corners, Alex Epstein, thank you for super chat. He says, Mazel Tov, Howie Roseman. See, Philly, sometimes. Hey, no, look. Howie got it right last night. And I'll criticize him when I think he does wrong. But, no, man. This was probably one of the best nights I've seen in the first round. I literally talked about this situation 1,000 times. Take Jordan Davis and then try to trade for a veteran wide receiver. I mean, he did it. I give the guy credit. New York Giant Jeffy, thank you for super chat. The Giants Eagles had great drafts. Cowboys was what? Oh, Cowboy fans are pissed off. I keep sending Mark Holmes Jordan Davis pictures. Philly for Life says we need Booth. I would love Booth. What second? We got the 50. I think it's the 51st pick. Let me tell you. A.J. Brown is a better receiver than CeeDee Lamb. I said it. He's better than CeeDee Lamb. So the Eagles have better receiver than Dallas now. The Eagles are the best team in this division now. The Eagles are instantly the best team in this division. Jordan Davis' future. Jordan Davis is a stud, I think Jordan Davis needs to lose some weight, though. I think 340. I think they should get him to 325, 330. Let him play at that weight. Yeah, 51 in the second, 83 in the third. Brian Westbrook tweeted after saying it's time to get the Honey Badger. I think it's going to happen. Did you watch the press conference or any interview reactions afterwards? Jason Kelce's reaction. I watched Kelce's reaction, and I listened to Howie's press conference. Honey Badger's got to be on the radar. I think he is. Yo, Philly, I was excited about the Eagles' first round last night. I gave my wife matrimonial duties. Yeah, and if if you wind up getting a baby out of the matrimonial duties, name your kid either Jordan or AJ. Eagles has landed. What's going on? Philly, did the Eagles turn the Wentz pick into AJ Brown? No, was it the Wentz pick or was it? I don't know whose pick that was because it was traded with New Orleans. I can't remember, but they might have. Gandalf the White, man. Thank you so much for Super Chat. He says, we need Booth tonight. Mount Davis and Booth in the first 2 rounds would be magnificent. Watch Howie not draft a corner and sign an old cornerback. That could happen. Booth was my third favorite corner in this draft. We have 1 pick in the second round, 1 in the third. Blue Silver says, you still have Hurts. No. Nah. Get out of here. Are you kidding? Of course we still have Hurts. But we're going to find out about Hurts now. There's no excuses now. That's what I love about it. What are the odds that you have 2 picks in the top 10 that you do well? I don't know. I would love to know that. I'd have to find out what the success rate of top 10 picks are. Make sure Davis gets a chicken cheesesteak. Yeah. Tavares Jones, my man. Yo, I predicted the trade last night live in your chat before first pick. You know what, Tavares? I didn't see it. I don't think I saw it, but I would have. I probably would have been like, yeah, I've talked about it, but they won't do it. But you were right, man. So shout out to you. I need the Eagles to draft a cornerback and a linebacker. It could happen. I mean, the Eagles could go a lot of ways. I think they could even go David Ojabo. Philly boy Floyd, David Super Chat. What's up, Philly? The Eagles got an A+ as soon as they draft that corner, hopefully Booth or McCreary. Question is will Booth be there? That's a question you have to ask. Let me try to catch up. I'm so far behind. Mitchell Peck, thank you for Super Chat. He says, not all Eagle fans, but man, congrats to you guys. Not an Eagle fan, I'm sorry. But man, congrats to you guys. AJ Brown, Jordan Davis. I'm Cards fan, so I'm happy about Hollywood Brown too. Thank you, Mitchell Peck. Yeah, you guys got Hollywood Brown. That was interesting. Lamar Jackson was not happy. Thank you for Super Chat. Ramal, what's going on, man? He says, yo, 5 what's up, man? What's going on with you? We have the best wide receiver group in the East, top 5 in the NFC, I mean. I agree. Because I think that in three years, I think Devontae Smith's the best receiver on that team. And you know, now he gets a guy to have a veteran presence around him. I mean, the Eagles' offense is kind of scary if you think about it. You got Devontae Smith and Hurts, right? I mean, Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, Miles Sanders is your running back. You got Dallas Goedert at tight end. And then they're going to get rid of Rhaegar tonight. They're going to get rid of him. So I think Quez in the slot. You know, we are definitely the best. Easy money, man. Where'd you go last night? Pinky up when you drink. Let me tell you, that Corral jersey was the reason why we got A.J. Brown. Because I forgot that A.J. Brown went to Ole Miss. I forgot they went to the same school. The Corral jerseys, good luck. I may have to keep it and wear it every year. Tsunami Poppy. Nice thumbnail. Thank you for Super Chat. He says, who do you want us to get tonight? I don't want positions. I want some names, Philly. Left out, give me some names you want to see tonight. All right, so here's a few. I want my first pick, I want David Ojabo. Second, I would want Nakobe Dean. Third, I would want Booth Jr. And fourth, Brisker, and then Petrie. Those are the guys I would like. ACP Baller says, yo, Philly, did you get what I sent you on your DM or Twitter? I haven't checked my Twitter yet. No. What the F are you talking about? We don't have a quarterback. You're talking about our offense scary? You stupid. You stupid. Dude, you must have like your brain must be going really slow. Like the fact that you have weapons around Jalen Hurts allows the Eagles to evaluate him properly. So now, if he's bad, nobody can give you any excuses. Now we know. And if he's not the guy, you get somebody else. It's simple logic, buddy. 1 + 1 = 2. How do you like them apples? You stupid. I ain't in the mood for no shit today. Dev, David Super Chases, let's trade Rhaegar for another second-round pick. You couldn't get a 20th round pick from him. You couldn't get it. You know what I mean? Look at that. Even Mav is the hardest person to please in the world is Mav. And I see smiley faces. I will remember this day forever. Shakes, the Corral jersey brought the great luck. Ole Miss start. I'm wearing the Corral jersey again today. Matter of fact, I got to go on Dan Cilio later at 3:30 Eastern. I may wear the Corral jersey on his show. The Eagles would be dumb as hell to get a quarterback. Well, you got to play it out. You don't get a quarterback now. I'm a 9-foot. You all got a great receiver. We did. We actually offered. Apparently, it's coming out. We offered you guys a first and a third. LB, what's up, man? Me and LB are going to get together on next week. I wasn't sure what time I could get home today, so it was like this was like last minute. But we're gonna recap next week. It'll be fun. The Cowgirls were all salty. We got Davis. I know. Leo Chanel, I like him. I would love Leo Chanel. There's some good players. The question is, how quick do they go? You know? Philly Unleashed. Yeah, I'm feeling good today. Hey, listen, I've been preaching, take that 18th pick and get a veteran wide receiver. You call San Francisco, you call Tennessee, you call Seattle, and you get one of them. They did it. Howie must watch my channel. That's all I can think. You know? What a dick to call you stupid in the street. Hey, listen, I get far worse. But hey, listen, you're allowed to call me any name you want here. I don't even care. It don't bother me. Free speech on this channel. As much as I'm allowed to have it. Brandon, thank you for being a member for 18 months of Tinfoil Dingbats. He says, what's up, 500? I'm still pumped up from last night's first round. That was hands down the best first round the Eagles ever had. Brown and Hurts are going to light up the field. Cannot wait for football season. Totally agree with you, my man. Totally agree with you. And thank you for your support. I got a lot of channel. Like, I got to drop 2 conspiracy theory videos and 2 super fan Dingbat videos and a channel membership, a Dingbat Nation video today, all by tomorrow night. So I got a lot of editing. I'm almost done the editing, but I got a lot of stuff to upload. Nicholas Cross says, just started watching. You got to say, like what you're doing. Gang, Eagle Gang, much respect. Much respect to you, man. Much respect to you. Anything other than an ape is disgustingly capped. I agree. I saw some people had like a D. I don't know how you could get a D for this. Yeah, I like Nick Cross from Maryland, right? I like him. I was surprised Till went in the first round. You know? Next year, we'll probably have a top 10 pick in 2023. We need New Orleans to stink. That's what we need. Hope we get a linebacker and make some secondary. I hope Gannon gets his head on right. You ain't kidding. Let's see here. Rocket Arm Elite Corral. Easy. Matt Corral's still on the board, Easy. He's still on the board. Even if Hurts ain't great, AJ will make him look good because of the catch radius. Yeah, I mean, AJ Brown is such an upgrade. How he deserves some credit. Oh, we've been giving him nonstop credit. Believe me. Been nonstop credit. It was his best draft. Philly, where's Adrian? Man, I don't know where Adrian is, man. I don't know. I miss him, though. I'll tell you that right now. Yo, 500, you woke up asking myself that I did the same thing. I could barely sleep last night. Get Honey Badger, Dean, or Ajabo. We have Quez, Devontae, AJ next to Devontae, and also Zach Pascal. Then we pretty much set all the pressure on Hurts now. Hurts. Yeah, it's all in Hurts' hands, man. Hurts. It's his time. Ian David Super Chase says, "What do you think our chances we can get Ojabo or Neal?" I don't know. I mean, I'm worried that Ojabo goes like late 30s, early 40s here. I feel like you probably have to trade up for him. But if he's at 51, I got to think the Eagles take him. I do. But I don't know if he'll make it. I think you got to trade up. Brandon gives us, imagine this D-line. Brandon Graham, Davis, Cox, Sweat, Riddick on third down. I know, it's going to be awesome. And don't forget Hargrave. You still got Hargrave. We're not going to mention Derek Barnett, though. Easy, Marat Crowell has not been drafted. 500 Niner fans, but have been following Rombo and 500 You Are Classic. We didn't have any picks last night. Your stream was great. Mark Holmes lost his shit. Thank you, Jim. You know, there are reports now saying that the Eagles offered that trade option to you guys as well. It's interesting. Corral, the next star quarterback. Okay, we'll see. Yo, Philly, how can I get your conspiracy? It's for my channel members. It's my tinfoil dingbats. It's one of my tiers of my channel membership. We have 700 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. What do you think we do in the second round? I think we're going defense. I'm almost 100% sure we go in defense. I think it's going to be either a corner or I think a defensive end. I honestly do. Because I still think you need another defensive end. I also think Dillard could be in a trade. There could be a situation where maybe the Eagles can get moved up, you know, like maybe take their second and Dillard and get up. I say we package Rhaegar and Dillard and move back into the second round, draft Booth and Harris. I mean, yeah, I would love. I couldn't complain about that, you know. Philly, if we get Corral, does that lower the grade of this draft? Yeah. Right now, listen. Right now, you once you get AJ Brown, in my opinion, it's not all about 3-4 years down the road. Now it's about keep building. You know, keep building pieces. So I think you got to get defense. I think you got to go either defensive end, corner, linebacker, or safety. It's got to be one of those picks. You still need another defensive end, in my opinion. Hey, Philly, no Ole Miss jersey today or later. We need that luck. No, I mean, I thought the jersey brought us luck. I might have to wear it. Like I said, I got to go on Cilio's show later. I may wear it on there. Who knows? Dylan, thank you for Super Chat. He says, Philly, what's the move today? I think my gut feeling is that the Eagles are going to take either that second and third and trade back and get more picks. But I don't know which one they're going to do, you know. Brandon says, I don't understand people saying we gave up too much for Davis. If you have a guy you want, you go get him. I agree. I mean, what are the chances that two of those fifth-round picks they gave up are really going to be anything? I mean, if you needed Jordan Davis, I think Jordan Davis is a great pick. I think it's a great pick. I mean, I've been talking about him all season. Stacy, thank you for Super Chat. Appreciate it. We are building a very nice team. The D-line improved, a new tackling linebacker, a pass rusher, and 2 receivers. Still 2 picks tonight. Agreed. And we don't know what trades are going to go down. I mean, will they trade Minshew? I don't think so. Will they trade Dillard? I think there's a chance. And then apparently, I don't know what's up with Rhaegar, but his days are numbered. You know? Howie looking like a genius compared to Bill Belichick. Haha. Mark Holmes and the brother screwed us gang is sweating. I heard Mark was very sad and depressed. I've been sending Mark pictures of Jordan Davis all day, and he's not responding. Philly, would you wait for Honey Badger or draft safety? It depends. Like, I would love Brisker. Like, if Brisker was there, I would take him. But if I don't take a safety, I would definitely sign him. Philly, we need a defensive end like Hugh. G reaction from Alabama. Like huge reaction. Yeah. Okay, you got me on that one. I was looking at I automatically thought Hugh Douglas. I thought that's where you were going with it. Big Stills called the Davis pick. Yeah, that's great. I called it too. I mocked my mock draft I did the day before. I had the Eagles trading up to 13, taking Davis. Percentage hitting on the 5th rounds are slim. Great move. Agreed. Honestly, if we couldn't get A.J. Brown, then I would have taken Treylon Burks. Yeah, I mean, perhaps. I can't even remember who was on the board at the time. What is your first Kelly Green jersey you're getting for 2023? After it's probably going to be Devontae Smith. Jeremy says, Yo 500, love your channel. Do you think they keep Cox on the starting rotation or move him to the rotational piece? I mean, they'll rotate the guys, but he's starting. That's the other thing. You're going to get Jordan Davis, who's going to get to learn behind him. So I think he'll still start. But man, what a great move. I absolutely love this move. We got 700 people in here. If I'm missing any of your comments, I apologize. It's just going so quick. Just put it back in. Super Tony David Super Chat. He says, I have a weird feeling that Howie will do something stupid after spoiling us and will do the typical Howie picks then when he should keep the momentum. When I think about what would Howie like to do in the second round, I think about Landon Dickerson and I think about Sidney Jones. And I think about David Ojabo sitting right there. He likes those guys that are top 10 type picks, top 12 picks that fall. Why not go get Ojabo right now? I like Josh Pascal, Edge Kentucky. I didn't watch much of him. Cox will stay in the starting rotation. How do you think Rhaegar feels right? Didn't Rhaegar, apparently they say he deleted like all his Instagram posts or something? I think Rhaegar is probably mad. G-Code, are you happy today or what? I think the chances of Honey Badger coming to Philly went up when they signed A.J. Brown. What would I consider a successful round 2 and 3 draft? Right off the top of my head is if somehow they land David Ojabo, my whole draft is done. I'm done. But having somebody maybe, and I don't know, like a Booth Jr. or a Brisker, or maybe somebody who falls that's still on the board when you pick. So you get great value there. I just think they got to go defense, though. I mean, you got a pretty good offensive line. You've got your offensive weapons, everything I think set. I mean, I think the play's got to be defensive end, cornerback, safety, or linebacker. No to Ojabo, he's hurt. I don't care that he's hurt. That's the least of my concerns. I want the kid for the future. We should trade Rhaegar to the Packers for a pick. They're going to try to move Rhaegar. The question is, what would you get for him? Rhaegar's going to demand a trade. Yeah, he is. Lowell says, Dak, oh snap, Philly got Davis. I know, right? Ojabo is seriously injured. He's got a torn Achilles. He will recover from it. He's supposed to make a complete recovery, and it's not like he's a cornerback. He doesn't have to go backwards, side to side. Like, he's a pass rusher. He'll be fine. I would take him because, in my opinion, Ojabo has the best chance, to me, to be the best pass rusher in this draft. I would love, I like Smoke Monday, but I think you get him like 3rd, 4th round. We won't pass every down when we have the best run game in the NFL. No, we won't have to. Oh, A.J. Brown is trash. He's injured. A.J. Brown's better than CeeDee Lamb. What would I get for trading Rhaegar? Low blood pressure. Good point. Howie made me hornier than a drunk two-peckered Billy Goat on Cialis. Man, that's the quote of the year right there. That's hilarious. We have the best roster division. I think we're the best team in the division now. And it's all on Jalen Hurts' shoulders. Finally, a real receiver. Agreed. 500. What's up from San Antonio, Texas? Cowboys are crying here in Texas. No chickens. Yeah, Cowboys draft they weren't too happy with it. Trade Rhaegar and Barnett for a second. I don't think we could get a second for either of them. Dallas is hating. Dallas loved Jordan Davis. Like Cowboy fans thought they were getting Jordan Davis. They got nothing. My Titan friend said that AJ only had some freak accidents. I think he'll be fine. He missed 3 games last year. He would have had another 1,000-yard season. The guy's fine. I'm not worried about all that. Rhaegar will demand a trade. He's the worst player on this offense. He will get whatever he wants. They're going to trade him. They are going to trade him. A.J. Brown's way better than CeeDee Lamb. A.J. Brown's from Ole Miss, SEC star, CD garbage Big 12 like Hurts. So what? We need Corral? We should trade Rhaegar, pick A3 and get A7? We have to pay to get back? Man, we need New Orleans to stink. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I was pretty happy with it. Were you? That's good. The reactions I saw Vach Lombardi. He was sick when the Eagles drafted Jordan Davis, and then I saw what's his face? Let me see. I'm trying to catch up. Gingy says Cowgirls in here mad seeing what they got. A third rounder under the best in the first. Absolutely. Didn't want Booth in the first, but would love him in the second. Oh, man, that would be a steal. Congrats, Philly, on your night, bro. So happy the Cowboys continued to be a derp. Go Giants. I thought the Giants had a great night, too. I can at least admit it. I can admit, hey, the Giants had a good night. They did. I mean, to get those 2 hauls, I thought were really good for them. But the only thing with the Giants is they got the same issue really with the Eagles. Like, your quarterback has to be better. Hey, Philly, I told you how. Hey, listen, I'm not going to say anything bad about Howie. Good job, my man. A+. Did we forget? No, we'll still get a corner. We'll still get it. Say Boogie Day for Super Chat. He says, Philly, what a night. We double moonwalked that first round. I would like for us to get Booth. However, I feel like if he's gone along with Dean and Jabo in the second, maybe Harris or Brisker. Yeah. I'm keying in on Brisker at 51. I'm hoping he'll be there. I'm somehow pray that Ojabo falls at 51, but I don't think he does. Chris says, I don't like the Giants' new GM, bro. Why not? Do you think Hurts will step up? I think he is. Look, I think Hurts got everything he needed. It's all about Hurts now. And I think he'll be better than he was last year. And so I think the Eagles are going to win this division. I think the Eagles are the team to beat in the division. Tyler Smith was the most penalized offensive lineman in NCAA playing against inferior competition. But he's going to have a lot of problems trying to play against Jordan Davis. Victor Johnson, he says, hey, Philly 5, what about Troy Polamalu's nephew, Isaiah Polamalu? He just said, I know he's out there. I haven't watched him. Sorry. But I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Ojabo not worth it. It depends where you get him. Ojabo would be a risky pick. I'm not going to lie because of the injury. But if he pans out and he plays to his ceiling, I think he's the best pass rusher in this draft. Trade up to the top second round for a linebacker. They could do that. Jordan Davis is going to put Tyler Smith on his ass. He absolutely is. I can't wait for him to crush Carson. And not only that, but Dak. Because every time he crushes Dak, Cowboy fans are going to say they wanted him. Wait. What did A.J. Brown do with the Titans? I wait. At least he won playoff games with the Titans. What has CeeDee Lamb done with Dallas? You can ask the same question. Nathan, Dave for Super Chat. He says, Cowboy fans knew we weren't getting Davis. Mark was just wishing for something we don't need. This season's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun. Agreed. Ojabo could be another Dickerson pick. It could be. I mean, it really depends. You have to figure out where his value is because it is a risky pick. But, man, I don't know. I just look at him and I think, if it's a cornerback, if he was a cornerback with a torn Achilles, I'd say stay away. But a defensive end, I think they would recover. Y'all definitely the team to beat in the division. I think so too. I think we got the best team in the division. We go to NFC Championship game. If Hurts develops and takes the next step, we could go a long way. And listen, for even if you weren't a big fan of Hurts, if you're an Eagle fan, the best case scenario is for Jalen Hurts to work out, because then we got 2 first-round picks we don't need to use on a quarterback, and you got all these guys for the next 4 years. Mikey says, yo, Philly, what do you think about Alabama sophomore Will Anderson Jr.? Every time I'm watching highlights of the Georgia defender, I see 31 wrecking the play as well. Kid had 17 and a half sacks in 2021. I haven't watched and I haven't really studied him enough, but I mean, he sounds good. Cody says, with how Cam Akers came back after his Achilles, Ojabo can definitely come back. Redshirt 1 year and let him fly. I agree. Yeah, I would just sit him, not play him, and just let him follow wherever Brandon Graham goes. Follow. They went to the same school. They wear the same number, and do it. If he developed to what he could be, best pass rusher in his draft. Which King Davis super chat? He says, give the ball to Mulata on the goal line and have Davis lead block for him. Now you're talking. I would love that. We play Titans this year. That will be fun. And for those that don't know, we got 835 people in the chat. Shout out to every one of you guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. We will be live for the draft day 2 and tomorrow as well. So look for that. It's going to be crazy. Ojabo 51 is grand theft larceny. I love it. Let me see here. What do you see the Cowboys doing in round 2? Man, you got me. You got me. I mean, I know you guys probably need another wide receiver. According to Mark, you need interior defensive line help. So maybe that. But it's going to be interesting. You know, Dallas usually picks pretty good. So I know people crap on that pick. I would wait. Party with the Stars says it's only the second day of the draft. Laugh out loud. We got $30 million in cap money to draft free agents, but we'll see. We will see. A.J. Brown's a freak when he's healthy. He is. Agreed. Smith and A.J. Brown. I mean, you got literally like 1A and 1B. Like, you've got 2 number ones. Now, you got a young guy in Devontae Smith who's going to learn around A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown's got a 4-year extension. By the time that extension runs out, it's going to be time to sign Devontae Smith to his extension. He'll be ready to take over the number 1 role for sure. So, I mean, the next 4 years, we've got A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith at wide receiver. That's insane. As long as we have a quarterback, we can win championships. Man, so we getting the same amount of playoff wins last year. Yep. CD didn't do nothing for all. He disappeared in playoffs against the CD Lamb he's been able to be the 3rd option. They had Amari Cooper, they had Gallup, they had all these guys. Now he's got to be the guy. We'll see. Did we make a mistake by not getting Hamilton? Only if we get Honey Badger, it won't be that bad. I know a lot of people like Hamilton, and I like Hamilton too. But the Eagles, the way they draft is they're going to draft and they're going to take care of their defensive line, offensive line first. They're going to build inside out. In my opinion, it was more of a pressing need to get a defensive tackle, especially when you're talking about the freak and the beast that is Jordan Davis. You had to get him. I think you had to do that. We signed Honey Badger and drafted linebacker today. Our defense will just be scary to do. I agree. I think Honey Badger's coming to Philly. Devontae Smith is not boo-boo. What are you talking about? Dallas is a team that hasn't been shit in the postseason since '96. I've been throwing my jersey away. Let's see here. And if I'm missing some of these, I'm sorry. Fred Flores says, do not like Hamilton. Good at everything, not great at any one thing. I think Hamilton will be good, but I just think, I think the Eagles, for what they value, you had to go to Jordan Davis. Devontae looked like he gained some weight too. Yeah, he will. He'll put some weight on. This clown Texas boy talking about always open A.J. Brown like their man guy isn't always injured. Michael Gallup. I know, right? Dallas is scared. I mean, what I'm hearing from some of these Cowboy fans are a little nervous. Colton B, thank you for the super chases. Philly, I'm still so pumped. Davis and AJ, Howie Big Balls Roseman. Yes, Colton. Yes, and thank you for the super chat. What I want to know from you guys is this. Did anybody just stay up all night going, I want the season to start like tomorrow? Can we start the season tomorrow? Please get a corner. I think they will. You know? Michael Scoggins, man, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Shout out to you. Thank you, buddy. Would love Honey Badger here, but how do we afford him after signing Brown last night? Well, I think I have to look at Brown's contract, but I thought it was an extension, so it probably is not going to kill you against the cap this year. So you probably can do it. A lot of times with those extensions, they have them basically come up against the cap next year. They give a bunch of upfront money. So if they're doing that, you'll be able to do it. JD Sports Talk, man, thank you so much for super chat. Said Giants drafted 2 likely Pro Bowlers. Dallas sucks. I think the Giants had a great draft. I'm not going to lie. I thought they played it right, and I thought that taking Thibodeau was the right play at 5, and they did the right thing. I agree. AJ Brown got a helmet to the knee by Desmond King last year, and the year before, I think he had an ankle injury. Kept irritating him, and he still the ankle year. I think he still had 1,000 yards, and last year, if he would have played, he would have had 1,000 yards. Yes, David Ojabo. I wanted it to start directly after the draft. Oh my gosh, me too. Let's see. Jersey Boy, man, thank you for super chat. I love the thumbnail. Jerome Brown, by the way. So if I had a dollar for as many times Mark Holmes talked about Jordan Davis, I could have bought Twitter. Keep up the good work, Philly. Thank you, my man. I tried to tell him the Eagles were going to take Davis. You know what I mean? It's an extension. Yeah, well, if it's an extension, then 90% it's set up that they give him upfront money, like a signing bonus, and then it's structured that it doesn't hurt you this year. It kicks in next year. David super chat. He says Brown counts about $4 million against the cap this year. There you go. So he's $4 million against the cap this year because they gave him upfront money, and it's perfect. Yeah. So it's not going to hurt you at all this year, and it will not stop you from being able to get Honey Badger. Hawk 215 says 500. If the Eagles abandon the run, you still think they will be explosive? That really depends on how much Jalen Hurts progresses, right? Holy crap! Hold on, I got to get my computer's about to die. I forgot to plug it in. Here, listen to this while I plug my computer in. Enjoy, Cowboy fans.
One more play. The officials are bad. We had one more.
You gotta be motherfucking kidding me.
You gotta be kidding me. We have no time for one more play.
Look at this motherfucker
what
running from
what you doing? What was that bullshit?
That is not right.
He's got to be better, man.
Oh, that's some bullshit. What was that? We had no time for one more play.
We had an opportunity to win that game at the end.
But the referee screwed us. The brother screwed us.
I'm upset, but
the brother screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys games.
Yeah, you literally.
The brother screwed us. The brother screwed us.
Cowboys be taking them L after L's after L's. It's all been bad since they choked that playoff game. Latif, thank you for super chat, man. He says, "Yo, Phil, how many picks do we got left?" I think we've got 4 picks left. I think we got a second, a third. I want to say a 5th and a 7th. I believe, and thank you for super chat. I think that's what we have left. I'm trying to catch up to these. Let's see. Hey, what up, 500? Also draft class night. Do you think we go safety or I think we go. I think we're more likely to go safety or cornerback. I got a feeling they're going to go corner and then they're going to sign Honey Badger. That's what I think. But we'll see. It's going to be awesome. Michael says, Super Chat didn't send my message. We need Jaquan Brisker out of Penn State in a second. He's a stud safety. I watched him all year. Beast out. Yeah, he's one of my top 4 guys that I want. Here's my dream scenario, right? This is my dream scenario in a second. I don't know that we can get any of these guys, but I want either I'm forgetting names. Nakobe Dean, David Ojabo in no order, Brisker, Petrie, and then who's the other one? There was one other one. I'm forgetting. Or Booth Jr. Give me one of those 5 guys, and I think we're good. We're getting more picks when Rhaegar gets traded. Like, what do you think you could get for Rhaegar? Like, I think you could get something for Dillard though. Like, I wonder if you could get. I think you could possibly, like, I would ask for a second round pick for Dillard. He's a left tackle who could go start somewhere today, as long as he's a left tackle. Problem with Dillard is he can't be moved to right tackle. 500, can you show a replay of your excitement when we were around the first draft pick and show your reaction? I wasn't able to watch you last night. Yeah, you know what? I'll play it a little later. I got it set here, but it's like a couple minutes long. So maybe I'll play it at the end. But there is a reaction posted on my channel. If the Eagles traded back into the second, choose two. Would you draft Ojabo, Booth, Petrie, Briscoe, or Dean? If it was up to me and I could choose I can choose two, Ojabo and Booth. Or maybe Dean. I don't know. Ojabo or Dean. Man, that's a tough one. I'm debating between Booth and Dean because I can't believe Dean is still on the board. I'll go just for filling holes wise. Pause. I'll go Ojabo, Booth. But man, Dean, probably Dean. No, I'll probably have to go Ojabo, Dean. Colin B. David Super Chat says, I want James Cook, Dalvin's little brother. I think they need another running back. I agree with you. Like, if they did go offense, I could see them going running back. I don't think they would go running back second round, maybe third round. But I agree with you. I love Nakobe Dean. I don't understand why he's still there. And listen, he played Jordan. He played behind Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis ate up a lot of those blocks that gave space for him to work. I wouldn't mind putting those guys back. Jordan Davis, dude, what planet are you on? The guy runs a 4.7. He's 340 pounds. That's as fast as Drake London. Drake London can't run a 4.7. He's as fast as tight ends. Boy, man, you Cowboy fans are scared. They're scared. Jordan Davis is best. He may be the best athlete in this draft. That's so true. 500, you think cornerback is important? You straight trip? No, cornerback is very important. Very important. I don't know why I don't know when I said the cornerback isn't important. I never said that. AJ Brown is done at 24. Cowboy fans. I know. Yeah. I know. I had some Cowboy fans tell me yesterday, oh, he's all washed up. He's over. His career's over. I go, he's 24. Eagles always choke in the first round of draft. We didn't choke in the first round of draft this year. You guys choked. The Eagles did not choke. Sounds good to me. We was going to say Dean also, but we need package Dillard and Rhaegar for some picks or pick in the third, but maybe keep Dillard as a depth in case of injury. I think Dillard. I mean, you could keep Dillard, but you got to pick. They got to pick up his option, and it's going to be like $10 million. He can only play left tackle, so he's going to be sitting on the bench behind Milano. I think you got to trade Dillard, and I think you should be able to get at least a second for him, and if not a third, or maybe you can take Dillard in a third and move up and take like Ojabo. 500 Colts need a left tackle and have a good second round pick. There you go, maybe perfect. You definitely have a huge hole at safety and at cornerback. I agree. No argument for me there. Yeah, I think the Eagles should trade Honey Badger. Yeah, I do. I mean, I guess it would depend on who you draft. You know? Let me see here. Let me make sure this is working. So I will be streaming tonight. Me, Joe Shakes will be doing it again. So look for that. It should be a lot of fun. As always. Trade Dillard to the Jets for a second. With how aggressive they are in this draft, they do it. They need protection. I'm all for it, man. I am all for it. No question about it. This is how pathetic Cowgirl fans are. They are over here talking out their ass instead of being on their own. Listen, I think some of them are scared, man. Safety from that's what somebody said earlier. I have to check them out. If Ojabo and Willis is there at 51 and Carolina calls and offers Chin to take Willis, do you accept their draft Ojabo? I lean towards taking Chin. The only way I may have an issue with that is if they're like not going to be able to pay him or something. But I would probably lean towards Chin because he's established. We know what he is in the NFL. You know what you're getting. Barry, he says, solid round one. Eagles will whip Davis into a monster that can handle the downs. Would like to see more moves in a second for Ojabo and a cornerback. Then Mathaio, then Honey Badger us last week. I agree. Agreed. Zay Boogie to every super chat. Philly, I think we sign Honey Badger and draft a corner. I think you're right. I love the Cowboy fans talk about the sweep. How can you even count that second game? Like if Dallas held out all their starters, I wouldn't even count that game. Diller, who can start for many teams, no reason why you can't get a decent pick in second. Agreed. With the value of a left tackle and the teams that need a left tackle and only want to play him at left tackle, they should be willing to pay that because that's an instant starter. I don't know. I've seen this many Cowboy fan here. They're worried. They are worried. They're worried. When you see them come in, that means they're scared. Great trade for Brown. Shit pick for Davis. How could that be a shit pick? I don't even understand how people can say that. When you look at the guy's ceiling and everything he can do, I mean, what is draft? The draft is projecting guys that you think are going to be good. When you look at this guy, why can't he be great? He's got all the tools to be great. He's a beast. There's not many people like him. I don't understand how you can say that's a shit pick. Unless you know Jordan Davis personally and you know he has no heart. I don't know how you can say that. Draft the Cowboys. Before the draft, the Cowboy fans wanted Davis. After Eagles draft Davis, Cowboy fans are big mad and jealous, calling Davis trash. Absolutely. And if A.J. Brown, if the Cowboys would have traded for A.J. Brown, he would be the greatest wide receiver to ever play since Jerry Rice. J-Rock says the guy's going to be 400 pounds when he gets paid. How do you know? I mean, how do you know? If that's the case, you don't pay him. And that would say he has no heart. So you're just assuming he has no heart. I don't know the kid. I'm not going to judge his character. I'm not judging his character. I don't know the kid at all. I assume that he's going to work his butt off. Phil, I think we go Jabo Booth and sign Honey Badger and let T.J. Edwards play the linebacker 3 role. That would be an awesome defense. Skins got Dotson. I thought that was a complete reach. Thought it was a reach. Nathan said, I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm not worried about it. And as you should be. That's what I want to hear. You know, loyal to users at 500. What's up? What's going on, man? How are you? Kenneth says, you think the A.J. Brown that good, huh? Yeah, he's better than CeeDee Lamb. Is he not? Is he not? See, here's the thing with the quarterback, because I keep seeing people saying, well, you got no quarterback. The great thing that the Eagles did was they basically set it up so that they can properly evaluate the quarterback. And if the quarterback isn't the guy, then they have multiple first-round picks next year to get one. And when they get a quarterback and they put him in that offense, he's got weapons galore. So that's not really the bigger issue. The bigger issue is evaluating Jalen Hurts. And now you can do it without excuses. Flipping the bird, thank you for super chat. He said, all these fools up here talking shit on Jordan Davis don't know football. Get out of here, dingbats. Thank you for super chat. I mean, I think people look at Jordan Davis and then they hear people compare him to Albert Haynesworth. And then they say, oh, well, he must be lazy like Haynesworth. Well, Haynesworth wasn't lazy when he was with Tennessee. He was dominating. This kid's bigger than Haynesworth, by the way. This kid, if he has heart and he gets with the Eagles, he gets mentored by Fletcher Cox, Hargrave, okay? You tell him he's got to be about 325, 330. He's fine. He's ready to go. Well, he won the Chuck Bednarik Award last year, did he not? If Jalen can't do it, it's still have our same offensive line running backs. Yeah, exactly, Carrot. If he can't do it, and if it's determined he's not the guy, and whoever you get is going to come in and have the best offensive line, going to have 2 stud wide receivers, a great tight end, and we're good to go. Eagles are about 2 years away from winning again. Davis will be 320 after training camp. He'll get even stronger with our training staff. Davis is the best defensive lineman in draft. That's right. And I was listening to something. They were talking about the Georgia coaches talking about Jordan Davis. And they said that he's very raw in pass rushing. Like, that's what he has to work on. But they think that when he becomes more developed in his pass rushing skills, he could be a double-digit type sack guy. If they get that out of him, holy crap. Zach Lambert, thank you for Super Chat. He says, I told you how he was about to own this draft. Well, you were right, my man. It surprised the hell out of me. Good job, Howie. T.O. Harris, thank you for Super Chat, man. He says, 500. Who you picking between Dean or Ajabo? Ajabo. I know that's risky, and I really love Dean. But I'm just thinking about the Eagles' value they put on the defensive line and what that kid could become. With a run stopper in Davis, Eagles can start playing with 2 linebackers, 4 defensive line, 5. Davis could be dominant and solidify interior for years. For years. For years. You're absolutely right. G&G says, folks don't realize A.J. Brown is going to make Hurts look so good. If he can help Tannehill get a start job after, oh my God. If you can help Tannehill, you can help anybody. Agreed. Jordan Davis's mom is an Eagle fan. She won't let him slip. Yeah, Jordan Davis' mom loves the Eagles. I love that. I love it. I love it. Kev, thank you for Super Chat, man. He says, can we be successful with our quarterback being the leading rusher on the team? Would love a power runner alongside of Sanders. I don't think long-term you can be, right? We're going to be honest. Like, I think you could do that 1 or 2 years. I think the idea is that he runs less and starts throwing more, and he becomes a better passer. He leans on his legs more because I think he'll get too beat up. I do, you know. So thank you for the Super Chat, but I don't think so. And I would like a power run too. I would like Dalvin Cook's brother, man. Booth Jr. next, would love it. I have no problem with Booth Jr. I mean, he's my 3rd favorite corner in this draft. AJ Brown is better. AJ Brown is better than Lamb. It's not even a question. I mean, he's the best receiver in the division. Jordan Davis will disrupt the O-lines. Dak better watch out with his quick sand feet. Prone injury, Dak Prescott. Agreed. 500, the Eagles drafting a medical staff. They might need to. I think they're doing better with that now. 500, I know you will show it, but please replay the last night's draft. I'm dying to see it. I'll show it at the end. Linebackers that suck. Sick of having trash linebackers. Well, I mean, I don't think we have trash linebackers anymore. I don't consider Hassan Reddick a trash linebacker. The kid White I don't consider a trash linebacker. And I still think we'll get a linebacker. Listen, if anybody that says take Dean, no problem. If the Eagles draft Dean, I'm going to be ecstatic because he's a first-round guy. So I have no issue with that at all. My expectations with Dean is he's going to go the next first 3 picks of today. He's going to go. That's my guess. You'd have to trade all the way up to the beginning of the 2nd round to get him. I just hope Eagles. I don't think we'll land him. I think he's going to go quick. I was not expecting that A.J. Brown to happen last night. I was already happy with the Jordan Davis, but that A.J. Brown trial have. Oh, me too. I mean, we lost it. A.J. Brown, grown ass man, agreed. Brandon says 500. I want Dean or Harris 2nd. No problem with that. I mean, I love Christian Harris. You know. Michael, thank you for Super Chat. He says, Philly 500. Yesterday, you said Detroit traded up from 32 to draft Garrett Wilson. Why did they do that? The Lions are so stupid. Can you expound on what you meant by that? Love watching you, bro. Thank you, Michael. It just seemed like for a wide receiver, especially in a deep wide receiver class, especially with a guy coming back from torn ACL, I mean, it seemed like they went up pretty far to get him. Now, I don't think they gave up what I thought. Like initially when I heard that, I'm thinking they gave up multiple first-round picks the following year. I don't think they gave up that. So I don't think the price was as high as I thought it was going to be. And that's kind of what I was talking about. Usually you go up for something like that, you're coming up for a quarterback or somebody in the trenches, but it's crazy. That's what I meant. E-Man says, I'm taking Dean. I know, no issue. No issue there. Your final thoughts on second day, how are we going to pull some magic? I think so. I think today we see Dillard get traded. I think Rhaegar gets traded tomorrow. I think Dillard gets traded today. Here's what I think the Eagles are going to do. I think the Eagles are trade Dillard. They're going to take a second-round pick. They're either going to stay or trade up in the second. And I think in the third round, they're going to trade back. And they're going to acquire more picks. That's what I think. I've been watching tape on him since we drafted him. Davis is just too big and explosive. If he loses a little more weight, look out. This guy's a monster. Great first round, although I wanted Hamilton first. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I just think he's just got so much upside. He's so talented. You had to take him. But listen, I don't know Jordan Davis. I don't know what's in his heart. I don't know what his drive is, how much of a worker he is. I don't know that. But I assume the Eagles have an idea. And if he's a worker and he puts effort in and he maintains his weight and he cares, he could be great. Well, I saw something that was a really good point. And I actually made it earlier. But where did it go? Dang it. These are coming so quick, I can't keep up. Yeah, Charlie G, there you go. Dean behind Davis would be scary. And that's what they had at Georgia. So he knows what it's like to play behind him. So, I mean, it's perfect. Ray, man, thank you for Super Chat. He says, Howie Vision finally had his damn vision. Yeah, Howie Vision had a good night last night. Cowboy fans had no clue who Tyler Smith was when the Crypt Keeper drafted him. He could turn out to be good. They've picked well before. Quandale Dingle, thank you for Super Chat. He says, Quandale Dingle is still on the board. I know. AJ got 864 yards. He missed 3 games, right? Diggs gives up a lot of yards. He gets a lot of turnovers because he takes chances, but he gives up a lot of yards. If Jordan Davis wants to be the best, he sure has the talent to do it. Gabagool eater, exactly. And, the draft is about talent. It's about trying to evaluate and figure out who's the guy that has the best chance of being a good player for your team. How can you not take him? Davis and Milt Williams is a scary pair. It could be very scary. With Brown, Smith, Quez, Goddard is going to be wide open every play. I know. I'm interested to see Quez in the slot. I think the Eagles are going to be explosive, man. This is going to be such a. I hate the fact that we literally have to wait until next year. I don't want to wait another year. You know what I mean? I don't want to wait another year. Not another year, another 4 months. I can't do it. I need football tomorrow. I wish they played next week. Davis and Milt Williams, scary pair for the future. I totally agree. Let me see something here. Let me end this poll. 87% of people gave us an A. Yeah, that's about right. Which teams did you think won the first round on the draft? I thought Eagles, and in no order, Eagles, Giants, Jets all had the best first round. And that's being honest. If Diggs didn't get all those interceptions, he'd be out of a job, in my opinion. He's straight up trash at coverage, but he's excellent hands. Yeah. Doesn't matter if the Browns, Cooks, Diggs, whoever number 2 receiver is going to Cooks out second quarter. If we don't get one in the second, the Eagles probably will get a corner. Smitty made Diggs look bad. Hurts couldn't get him the ball. Dallas secondary's weak. There's a lot of tape when what's his face? Devontae's wide open. So really, the whole season for the Eagles is now about, and it's about Jalen Hurts. Can Jalen Hurts develop into a good quarterback in terms of being a better passer? I think he'll be improved. The question is, will it be enough? There's no excuses. There's nobody can say they didn't do enough for him. They don't give him enough talent around him. You can't say any of it. He's got probably the best offensive line in football, got 2 stud wide receivers, got a great tight end, and it's all about Hurts now. With Davis, our defensive ends eat no more doubles for Cox neither. It will be lit. It's going to be awesome. The Eagles have the best receiving core in the East, top 5 or 3. I agree with you. 3,500. Who's the guy at GM? I like whoever he is the last 2 years. I don't know who this is. Like, I don't know who. I don't think this is Howie Roseman. I think somebody kidnapped Howie Roseman and they're watching Philly 500 videos to figure out what to do in the draft. Because they basically did exactly what I said to do. Jordan Davis and trade for a veteran wide receiver. Marshall Chambers, thank you for the super chat. He says, I was scared, but Howie got it right. Love the first round. Pound, fly, Eagles fly. I'm always scared, but I wasn't. I can't complain. Howie was perfect. He was perfect. Thank you for the super chat. He said, what do you think about the USFL stars? Haven't watched them. Haven't watched any USFL yet. You know what I mean? Is this EDP's new persona? No, I actually more Denzel Washington. I look like Denzel Washington. So Hargrave is going to destroy the league with Davis. Agreed. I can see you getting a halfback and Rhodes if we miss on a corner. Yeah, you could go Rhodes. That's true. The only excuse is the defense. If we don't get a corner, he'll be cooked year long. Yeah, but what I mean, I'm not even talking about total wins. Like, I'm talking like if Hurts goes out there and throws 19 touchdowns and still can't move the ball offensively through the air, it's on him. It's not going to be on anybody else, which I like, because then it's easier to make a decision. In my opinion, Putin kidnapped Howie, and someone else made those amazing moves last night. I agree with you, man. I think they're watching my videos. That's what I think. I figured Howie would go D-line. He loves defensive line, and we got a freak in the first. Look outside: Hargrave, Fletch, Graham, Davis, Reddick, Milton, Sweat. Well, we forgot Burnett. And you could keep forgetting. Now, time for the back end of. I think you're going to see back end. I definitely think you're going to see defense, Davis going to get Rookie of the Year. That's really hard for a defensive tackle to get, Mario says, I like that they went out there and got Brown, who was working out with Hurts. Also, Brown is only 24 years old. I like Burt's, but her having a learning curve, we've missed our receivers in the draft. Yeah, we've missed our receivers in the draft. He's 24 years old, and let's say there are guys that are as old as A.J. Brown in this draft. If A.J. Brown is in this draft, he goes top 3. So, I mean, I have no problem with it. Good luck, rookie cornerback against CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee stinks. People don't realize how great Smith and A.J. Brown are going to be together. Hurts with his best friend and another close friend, Smith, is going to ball out. Confidence and swagger. Agreed. I agree. Yo, Philly, do you know EDP? If so, him should do talk. I do know him. Yeah, I know him. Who's trash squad? Darius Slay is a top 5. Darius Slay is better than Diggs. Jordan Davis touchdown. Why not? Put him in fullback. I like the idea of doing like I formation, Jordan Davis blocking for Mulata. That would be hilarious. I'm telling you what, man. This training camp, it's going to be interesting hearing the battles between that offensive and defensive line. I cannot wait to hear about what's going to be happening, Easy Heard, thank you for super chat. He said, has anyone heard from Easy Money, the spammer, besides the time for linebacker? I like Christian Harris. I do too. What are your thoughts on the next picks for Philly? I think it's defense, and I think it's going to be defensive end, corner, safety, or linebacker. I mean, it'll be one of those picks. And I love Christian Harris too. Totally love him. 2 guys left from the personal department, so Howie must be listening to Nick Sirianni now. 2 star receivers has Nick's name all over it. Yeah, I think there was a little inception last night. The difference between 2018 and 2019, Howie, and 2021, 2022. Howie's philosophy. After we won the Super Bowl, Howie was drafting to fill holes, reaching for guys. But the past few years, Howie's been drafting best player. Yeah, but the problem is with Howie and his record is before that. Before that, there were some big problems too. Though whatever has happened the last 2 years, he's done a good job. Now, I said once Howie gets to 3 straight years, of good draft, then I'll give him. I won't even ever say anything wrong. Mark says, "What if AJ Brown turns into Julio Jones, where everyone expects him to do big things, but just went to the Titans to get injured and barely do anything? I mean, what if Carson Wentz breaks both his knees at training camp? I mean, things happen, but he's not old. AJ Brown's 24 years old. The problem with Julio Jones, and I could have told you that before Titans got him, he was old. AJ Brown's almost identical to Debo. I'm size and strength. Yeah. Why are the Cowboy fans worried about Davis and AJ Brown? Eagle fans aren't worried about Tyler Smith because they're scared because they know that the Eagles are coming for that division. Eagles got as far. Yeah, Eagles got as far as Dallas, and the Eagles have gotten a lot better this offseason. I don't think you can really say Dallas got a lot better this offseason. And I think a lot of Cowboy fans would even agree with me. CD question, he's going to get exposed this year. He's not a fit to be the number 1 option, especially with Gallup gone for first few games. CD is a good slot at best. Coop is going to the Cowboys. Yeah. Hey, listen, Dallas didn't try to get A.J. Brown. We were in the playoffs last year and went as far as the Cowboys did. Exactly. Let me see. Is Pascal going to give A.J. number 11? To me, if AJ wants number 11, he's got to have it. You know what I mean? He got it. Dallas got worse this whole season. They definitely did. Tyler Smith in college football had a lot of holding. Yeah, that's what they were saying. Jerry Jones is blind. He drafted Tyler Smith instead of Tyler Lindenbaum. I love it. Eagles pass Cowboys at the playoffs. Speaks more voluminously. I can't pronounce it. At least they didn't shoot themselves in the foot. Dak blamed the refs, and it was on his doing. What a loser, Dak. Yeah, I mean, choke. It was a complete choke job. And next December, I'll start saying the same thing. It's Dallas choke season. And that's when they always choke. And they did not let me down. Eagles still need more players. Of course, yeah. We're still on our way. We're still building. But the Eagle fans are excited. A lot of Cowboy fans are upset. I mean, I keep sending Mark Holmes Jordan Davis pictures. He doesn't respond. He will not respond to me. I heard AJ is going to have who's TOS? TOS. Oh, TOs? 81? Interesting. I'll take it. Wolf of Odin, man, David Super Chat says cornerback and linebacker and sign Honey Badger. I love it. I have no problem with that. I think they got to go defense in the second round. I do. Howie's going to do Howie things next 2 days. Let's go. Yeah, and that can mean anything, you know. That could mean anything. Titan fans have lost their minds since the AJ trade left out. Actually, what happened? What have they said? I'm curious. That Cowboys pick was a huge reach. He was ranked 15th best tackle. Definitely huge reach. Zay Boogie, man, thank you for Super Chat. He says, didn't Christian Harris come for a visit? Christian Harris came for a visit. Booth Jr. came for a visit. I'm trying to think. Brisker came for a visit. Yeah, so watch those guys. Davis is Fletcher's replacement. Constantly building the lines is what great teams do. That's the Eagles' philosophy. The Eagles' defense is predicated on their defensive line. Always. You have to have that anchor. I mean, it was a good pick. I think for those that wanted Hamilton, I get it. But I think in about 3-4 years, you're going to say, thank God we got Jordan Davis. So imagine if DK comes following AJ to Philly. Now, that wouldn't happen. I mean, like I said in all my videos, you got to call. If it was me, I call the Titans, I call the Niners, I call Seattle, and whoever, and find out which one's willing to make a trade. That's exactly what they did. There are reports today that the Eagles made the same offer to the 49ers for Deebo Samuel, and they rejected it. So the Eagles, they must be watching my videos. Yeah, I'm going to watch the UFL. I am going to watch the USFL. Once we get through the draft, I will. Gabagool Eater says, I thought Dallas was going to win the Super Bowl with the second coming of Lawrence Taylor. Yeah, right? Yeah. Josh Siegel, thank you for Super Chat. He said, is there a song about Washington being awful? No, but we're going to work on one because not only are they awful, but they have a horrible name. I laughed hard at the Cowboys' first-round pick. Thing they said he holds too much, plus he's small for a tackle, so he'll probably play guard. No way he'll hold up at tackle. Hey, listen, let him go up against Jordan Davis. That'll be interesting. How he might go up for Ojabo, and I will no longer have tears. If they get Ojabo, I don't know what I think I'm just going to get a cigar and start smoking. Because I'm done. Like, my draft is over. I've got everybody I wanted. Like, it's over. They're just mad calling for the fire of the GM. Just all kinds of crazy talk, total meltdown, basically. Well, if I was the Titans, I would be pissed too. You're on the verge of being a Super Bowl contender, right, of winning. Why would you get rid of a 24-year-old star wide receiver? I mean, they're talking about, I think what they offered him and what he wanted, I don't know how far they were apart, but you're not going to get out of paying these guys. You're going to have to pay them. So you might as well get it over with. They tried to strong on him. They didn't want to pay him. To me, if Treylon Burks don't work out and A.J. Brown comes to Philly and tears it up, it's going to be because they were cheap and they didn't want to pay. Yeah, I wish preseason started now. I'm not going to be able to take this. Like we got the draft the next 2 days, then we got the schedule coming out, and then you have some OTAs and draft mini-camps, and then in June and most of July, it's going to be dead. I am going to be losing my mind. I don't know what I'm going to do. He's 340 and is faster than Patrick Mahomes. Crazy, right? Imagine when he goes down to like 320, right? Because I think they got to tell. I think he's got to lose some weight. But imagine when he's well conditioned at 320. It's going to be insane. Swaggy, man, thank you for the super chat, my man. He says, wow, 500. What an amazing night to be an Eagles fan. Not only did we draft a mammoth of a defensive tackle, but traded for a young veteran wide receiver, A.J. Brown, who Hurts wanted. If the Birds draft Ojabo, then smoke Monday. Man, that's like the perfect draft, Swaggy. I mean, it was I think the most, God, it may have been the best first round I ever remember. You know, and the Sixers won, which was good too. I don't have to sweat a game 7. 500. Arizona Cardinals thought they pulled off the move of the night, getting Hollywood, but we made better moves. We got better. Did they give a first round pickup for? Did they give a first round pickup for Hollywood Brown? Because that's way too much. I like Kaiser White. Who wrote that? Mr. 89. I like Kaiser White. Agreed. Go Birds is right. I think he can play 335. Just don't go over 340. I think 330, somewhere around there, he's got to be. They gave up a first and a third for Hollywood Brown. I wouldn't have given up a first. I would have given like a third for him. Maybe a second. Maybe a late second. That's crazy. Now, that is really crazy. Putting it in may be the best cause of a long season. They can get better evaluation players earlier. Yeah, that's true. Wow, they traded their 23rd. That's crazy. Booth would be awesome. I agree. You guys still got the Nick Foles statue? Yeah, of course. Why get rid of it? Yeah, it was the best first round draft ever in my 56 years flight. Yeah, Frank, me too, man. I can't remember any other time. Parsons is not a better pass rusher than Riddick. Facts. Interesting. A.J. Brown equal way faster Anquan Boldin fly Eagles fly 500. Do you think we now have the best wide receiver core in? Yeah, I think we have the best wide receiver core in the NFC East by a long shot. I thought I like Terry McLaurin. I like him a lot. But I thought the Dodson pick was a little bit of a reach. Like it was too early to take him. I think the Eagles by far have the best receiving core in the division. And I don't even think it's close. Next pick should be for Honey Badger or Booth or Dean or Jabo. Yeah, I agree. Honey Badger we have to sign as soon as the draft ends. We basically flipped Wentz and the Saints' third-round pick for Brown. Unbelievable. So I'm going to do about 5 more minutes. I will be going on Jacob Media, Dan Cilio show, in about 15 minutes. So look for that. I will also be streaming today, the whole second round. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We will be doing that. And then channel members, I will have a video out tonight. Either tonight before the draft starts or after the draft starts. It just depends when I can edit it. But it'll be out tonight. So look for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Texas Boy says, y'all got nobody a injury-prone wide receiver. Boy, man, you're really reaching today. I sense a little panic in your comments. As for my Falcons didn't take Davis, worst run-stopping team in the league. Man, they took Drake London, the Canadian rapper from Toronto. Thank God. He is slow. Next pick, Nakobe Dean. I think he's going to go off the board like right away. We got the best receiver core in NC. Absolutely. It was a huge reach trying to get Deacon Dunk Wentz a deep threat. Why he can't hit a broadside of a Bourne? I thought it was a little bit of a reach. What I think about Miles Sanders, I love Miles Sanders. I just want to see him stay healthy. I just want to see him stay healthy. I told an ESPN guy about you who's starting his own production company. Oh yeah, Lynn, thank you. Appreciate that, man. Shout out to you. Thank you. They tell him to reach out to me. I'm always around. I was so happy when the Falcons took London. That made my first run. That took all the pressure because I was worried we would take him. We need a corner, definitely. Space God says, I see Washington fans trying to pull a Giants and talk themselves into liking an overdrafted wide receiver. Jahan Dotson is literally McCole Hardman. Agreed. I mean, I like Dotson, but I just thought it was early to take him. Oh, hold on. Yo, I told you something big. You on Twitter, you mean? I'll check it out. Still pisses me off that Velvet built a team with Wentz. Great, they've learned their lesson. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. CJ the Bird says, Philly, I know why Easy Money has been MIA since the draft started. He couldn't contain excitement and has been beating to corral. Yeah. He was here earlier. It's gonna be awesome. Booth going to Viking 34. It sounds about right. I think Dean Booth go off the board quick. The question is where does Ojabo fall? I think if Ojabo falls to 40, I think you got to make a move up if you're the Eagles. Zay Boogie, Dave for Super Chase says Brown is a big mother humper. One of the best wide receiving core. Oh, absolutely. No question about it. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for joining me. All the likes, the super chats, new subscribers, even the trolls. Thank you for being here. We will be streaming live tonight. I guess 7 p.m. Eastern. Look for that. And and let me see if Frank, if you're still here after I go through all my outro stuff, I will play the reaction for you, so that you can see it. But with that said, I'm going to let you guys all go. Take care. Talk to you later. I will see you later. Don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's Howie Vision. We're all just living in it, and today we're glad about it.
One more play.
The officials are bad.
We had one
Yo,
more.
you gotta be motherfucking
You
kidding
gotta
me.
be kidding me. We have no time for one more play.
Look at this motherfucker
What you doing?
running from
What you doing?
To get off the field on third down.
What was that bullshit?
That is not right.
Kellen Moore, he's got to be better, man. He wasn't.
Oh, that's some bullshit. What was that? We had enough time for one more
He
play.
had an opportunity to win that game at the end.
But the referee screwed us.
Way, but, you know, this is just
The brother screwed us.
You know, I'm upset, but
The brother screwed
it is what it
us.
is, man.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys games.
Yeah, you
The brother
literally.
screwed us. The brother screwed us.
It's going to end the way that
Yeah, we had one bad opportunity. Hi, Michael Anthony Fitness here, MAF.
Greatest draft. This is the greatest.
This is the best draft in so long. Holy shit.
This is the greatest night of my life. Why is everybody saying AJ Brown? Why is everybody saying AJ Brown? Why is everybody saying AJ Brown? You guys joking? Stop.
What happened?
Stop. Everybody's saying AJ Brown. The Eagles are on the clock. What do you mean, AJ Brown?
We talking
We
about?
got. What do you mean we got AJ Brown? Boy, if we get AJ Brown, I'm going to go off. We traded for eight. No, we didn't.
Oh my freaking god! Oh my freaking god! Oh my freaking god!
Don't tell me. No,
Bro, they did it.
Don't do this.
Bro, I
Don't
think
do
they
this. I
did
don't
it.
believe it.
Bro, I think they did it.
No,
Bro,
they
I think
didn't.
they did it. Yo, Howie Roseman just did something. Oh my god, bro, I think he did it. Yo, he did it. They just did it.
They traded the pick to the Titans. They didn't get AJ Brown. What are these people talking about?
No, they
They traded the pick. No, they just traded the pick.
No. Yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
I think
Can
Howie
somebody
just pulled
give
it
me
off.
confirmation of this shit?
I think Howie just pulled it off. I can.
Get confirmation, Joey.
All right,
Look
so
up you-
Adam Schefter said blockbuster trade. Titans are planning to trade wide receiver AJ Brown to the Eagles. Sources tell ESPN. We get our weapon. We get our weapon.
Everybody. You want everybody. We got AJ Brown. We got AJ Brown. We are badass.
Woo! Howie
Yes.
Roseman.
That is amazing.
Howie Roseman.
Yes. All those videos I hate. Eagles will never do it. Eat shit. Yeah. AJ
Holy
Brown.
crap.
Baby. Eagles trade picks 15, 124, 162. Was it the Houston for AJ Brown? Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We got us. So holy shit.
Holy crap.
Holy shit. We are going to be good. We are bad. We are bad.
I am so shocked.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Nowhere. Eagles got AJ Brown. AJ Brown and Eagles. Holy crap. Dude, I am in shock. I am in shock. This is the greatest day ever. This is the greatest draft